Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have started the sums of this chapter and we have completed two types of sum, that is regarding A part and regarding B part, that is 3A and 3B. In 3A the bill is kept with oneself till the maturity date and on the maturity date the amount is received and paid. In 3B the bill is discounted with the bank before the maturity date and then on the maturity date what are the entries to be passed. Now today we are going to see 3C and 3D. In 3C the bill is endorsed to the other person and in 3D the bill is sent to the bank for collection. Okay, let's start the sums. On page number 104, number 3. Palak sold goods of 48,000 on credit to Ansh on 15/5/16. On the same day, Palak drew a bill on Ansh for 60 days. Now, when the days are given, you have to calculate the maturity days considering the days which Ansh accepted. On 25/5/16, Palak endorsed this bill in the favor of creditor Jinal. So, here other person is Jinal because Palak and Ansh are already there. Palak is endorsing the bill to other person. The name of other person is Jinal. The amount of the bill was paid immediately on the maturity date. Past journal entries in the books of Palak and Ansh. Okay, so let's prepare. So this is question number 3. Journal entries in books of Palak. Palak is selling the goods, so Palak is trader. Date, particulars, LF, debit, credit. Again draw it for 12 lines only. Okay, now journal entries in books of Ansh. Ansh is customer. Here the lines are not required, it is as per our requirement. Okay, let's start. Palak sold goods of 48,000 on credit to Ansh on 15/5/16. So the goods are sold to Ansh on 15/5/16. The entry would be Ansh account debit to sales account. Amount is 48,000. 48,000. Okay. B. Goods sold. Here on 15/5/16, Ansh will purchase from Palak. So purchase account debit to Palak account. 48,000. 48,000. B. Goods purchased. Okay. Now next. On the same day, means on this 15/5, Palak drew a bill on Ansh for 60 days, which Ansh accepted. Okay, now we have to draw the bill. Same day, 15/5/16. Bills receivable account debit to Ansh account. Amount 48,000. 48,000. being bills drawn. Here we will accept the bill on 15/5/16. Palak is the receiver, so Palak account debit to bills payable account, amount same 48,000 being bills accepted. So friends, as you can see, these both entries are always same. First two entries will be always same. Here for selling the goods, here for purchasing the goods, here for writing the bill or drawing the bill, here for accepting the bill. These two entries are always same. Now the thing which is not same is the next entry. 3A is over, 3B is over, now we are in 3C. What we are doing? On 25/5/16, now see, maturity date is after 60 days, but before the maturity date, on 25/5/16, Palak is endorsing this bill in favor of a creditor Jinal. So other person the bill is endorsed. So for that entries, other person will be debited, bills receivable will be credited before the maturity date, and here there will be no entry. So before the maturity date, we are endorsing the bill to a third person, 25/5/16. The name of the other person is Jinal. So Jinal account debit, as is the receiver of that bill, to bills receivable account. Same amount, 48,000. Whereas before the maturity date, this person does not have to do anything, so here it will be no entry. Okay. Now on the maturity date, here there will be no entry because already this bill is given to other person. Now let's calculate the maturity date. So for the drawing date is 15/5/16. Now friends, we have to add 60 days to it. So whenever we are adding 60 days, which days will come, what date will come, exactly we cannot see. So leaving one, 2 and 3 line, I am calculating it here. So whenever you need to calculate the maturity days in not months but days, you look how the calculation will be done. Leave 3 lines because we need 3 more lines, and after that in May, how much days are there to mature? See, we are drawing the bill on 15th date, so that date is calculated. Now in May, there are total 31 days minus 14 May. Why 14 May? Because bill is drawn on this date, so previous 14 days are not to be considered. So it would be 17 days. How? 31 minus 14. Okay, it is 17 days. Then after May it is June. All the 30 days will be used of June. After that it will be July. Now all the days will not be used, as the reason is that total is 60 days. Total is 60 days. So which date of July the bill should mature? So for that what you will do? You will subtract from here. So 60 minus 30 is 30. 30 minus 17 is 13. So it will be on 13/7/60. Okay, how? Once more we will explain. Drawing date is 15th May. This calculation, if you are not having enough space, then you can do after this, after writing the entries in the books of uns also. You can write anywhere this calculation. Okay, see, here drawing date is not in months, it is in days. If it was directly 2 months, then we would have added 2 months to fifth month, then it will be 7th month. But here days are to be taken, So how much days of May we can use, including the drawing date? How much days can we use? Total there are 31 days in May. In that 14 days means the date before the 15 days are 14 May. 14 days are not used because the bill is drawn on 15th date. So 14 days of May are not used. So in May 17 days are used. Now June is fully used, but July cannot be used fully because total time period is of 60 days. In that 17 and 30 days are used. So 60 minus 30 minus 17, it will come 13 days. Or else you can do 60 minus 47 because 30 plus 17 is 47. Directly it will be 60 days. So here July 13 days will come. Now 3 days of grace are also required. Okay, plus 3 days again. Why 3 days? These 3 days are days of grace. So the final date would be 16/7/60. Okay, so maturity date will be 16/7/60. Okay, we will take the total. Total is 1,44,000. Okay, here entry is required 16/7/60. Here a fixed entry will only come bills payable account debit to cash or bank account. 48,000 being bills paid. Here also total will be same. 1,44,000, 1,44,000. Okay. Now what the thing we have learned from this thing? We are endorsing the bill to other person before the maturity date. So here other person to bills receivable, name of other person is Jinal, whereas here no entry. And here on maturity date a fixed entry. In maturity date days are given, so you have to calculate in such a way that 31 days are total in May. From that previous 14 days are not used because the bill is of 15th May. So previous 14 days are not used. So 17 days of May are used. June is used fully. Now total is of 60 days. From that 30 and 17 means 47 days are used. So on July it will be 13/7/60 plus 3 days of grace everywhere we are adding. So 16/7/16 is the maturity date, and here there will be no entry because the bill is endorsed, and here a fixed entry will come. Okay, so this question is over. Now going for the fourth one, that is of type B. Okay, that is fourth sum. Sajid drew a bill of 28,000 for 2 months on Amir on 14/6/16. Okay, here in this sum directly we have to draw the bill because the entry for purchase and sales will not come as it is not given. Amir accepted and returned the bill. On 6/8/16, Sajid sent this bank for collection. The bill was paid on the maturity date. Bank debited 120 rupees to Sajid's account as commission. Past journal entries in the books both. So Sajid and Amir. Question number 4. Journal entries in books of Sajid, trader, date, particulars, left, debit, credit. Then journal entries in books of Amir. Amir is customer. Date, particulars, LF, debit, credit. Okay, let us start reading the question again. Sajid directly is drawing the bill, so the entry for sales and entry for purchase in the books of both will not come. The reason is that the sum is started directly by drawing the bill. Okay, so Sajid is drawing a bill of 28,000 for 2 months on Amir on 14/6/16. Okay, so on 14/6/16 directly the bills is drawn. So bills receivable account debit to Amir account. Bill is of 28,000. 28,000. B. Bills drawn. He is drawing the bill while he is accepting the bill on 14/6. Sorry, not 14/6/16. The name of Sajid. Sajid account debit to bills payable account, and the amount 28,000. 28,000 being bills accepted. Being bills accepted. Okay, so directly the sum is started by drawing the bill. Now next, on 6/8/16 Sajid sent this bill to the bank for collection. The bill was paid on the maturity date. So now before the maturity date on 6/8/16 we are sending the bill to the bank for collection before the maturity date, because maturity date is not come. So first now we have to send the bill. So on 6/8/16 the name is little bit big. Bills sent to bank for collection account debit to bills receivable account. Look the name once. This name is important. Bills sent to bank for collection account debit to bills receivable account. The amount is same, 28,000. And the narration will be being bills sent to bank. Being bills sent to bank. Now before the maturity date this thing is done, so this will have no entry, because here a fixed entry is there on the maturity date. Now the amount is received on the maturity date by charging the commission. Now maturity date we will calculate, but before that we can write the entry. Bank account debit, bank commission account debit to bills sent to bank for collection account. Now friends, how to write the amount? See, bills sent to bank for collection was debited with 28,000, so here it will be credited with 28,000. Now if you read the sum, the bank debited 120 to Sajid's account, so 120 is the commission of the bank. So now remaining amount will be received, but how much? 28,000 minus 120 will be 27,880 rupees. Okay, 28,000 is the total of credit side, minus the debit side should be done 120 rupees, so 27,880 rupees received. So you have to highlight this amount by doing like this, because you have subtracted here from here. Being bills collected. Okay, now maturity date. For that drawing date is 14/6/16. Bill was for 2 months, so 2M, so 14/8/16 plus 3 days of grace are added to each. So it would be 17/8/16. Okay, the maturity date is 17/8/16. Now the total. $84,000. Okay. Now 17/8/16, here there will be a fixed entry, bills payable account debit to cash account 28,000. Being bills paid. Now here total will be not this, because here 3 times 28,000 is coming. Here 28,000 is coming only 2 times. So it will be 56,000. I think the total is wrong. $28,000 into 3. Yes, total is correct. So friends, all the 4 sums are completed now. So these all 4 types has been completed. Each one we are having one each sum. Now we are tomorrow moving towards the next topic of the chapter, that is when the bills are rejected. These bills are drawn, but now when the bills are rejected, which is known as dishonored, that I have already explained in cash book chapter. Again we will take some explanation for that in the next lecture, and again there are 4 types of that and 4 each sums are left from sum number 5 to sum number 8. Then our chapter will be completed. Okay friends, so that's all. Thank you so much.